Welcome back, guys. This is the King of Weebs here, and this is what if Naruto was in Uchiha Part 2. Last time we left off with Naruto actually passing the academy exam with flying colors, and now we are going to, it's the next day, and Naruto is heading towards school, and what he notices is someone following him. Yes, someone it was following him, and it was it was an army member. Yes, Danzo did find out about the eye transplant. Yes, he did have some kind of intel on it, and Danzo now wants Naruto's eye since Naruto now has the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And Naruto noticed him, and what he did, instead of going to the academy, he didn't want to get into a fight there. What he did is, because no one really knows he's an Uchiha, not even Sasuke, so he doesn't want to show anyone that he has the Sharingan. So what he did is that he looked back, and he jumped on on the tree where the Anbu was hiding in, and the Anbu actually was trying to use body flicker, but then Naruto was holding him by his neck and said, either you tell me what you're doing here, or you die. And the Anbu's like, I will never tell you what I'm doing here. And Naruto body flickers with the Anbu to the Hokage's office and shoves a kunai on the back of his spine, well, on the back of on his back, and says, "Hey, third Hokage, hey old man, this guy was following me. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because of my eyes." And the third Hokage says, "I understand, Naruto. You did well in noticing. You don't know what Danzo could do. I wish I could have put him in jail behind the bars, but we never had enough proof." And Naruto says, "It's alright. I'll kill him myself anyways." And Naruto then body flickers with the Anbu member again and kills him. Yeah, Naruto has changed a lot. He's not the happy-go-lucky kid anymore. He's changed a lot. Like, he's unreversible now. Not only did he lose his brother, he lost his parents. And one thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, Naruto doesn't know about the Nine Tails yet, and he will find out, of course. And yeah, so, well, I'll say that he did find out. I'll say that before Shisui died, he did tell him, and Naruto actually hated everything about himself and the village now, except for the third Hokage. He doesn't hate Itachi, since he knows why Itachi killed the clan, and he really wants to help him back. But since he did admire his brother and Itachi, he still wants to protect the village, because that was what his brother and Itachi did. Itachi went through so much just to keep the village intact and protected, while his brother actually restarted doing missions after his parents died. After he raised him well, he restarted doing missions because he wanted to protect the village. And Naruto does have some sympathy towards them. It's not really their fault, but he kind of hates them at the same time. It's like the normal Naruto, just that he really doesn't care about anything now after Shisui's death, since now he lost everyone. And someone asked in the comments, is Naruto still friends with Shikamaru and Choji? Yes, he still is friends with them, just that they haven't seen each other in a week, and they don't know what happened to him. And once Naruto goes back to the academy, which is happening right now, he's heading towards, and just seeing the dead body, he threw it down a cliff. Yeah. And not only that, he threw multiple shurikens and kunais, wasted a few, and a few had some paper bombs. Yes, the body was kind of destroyed, but Naruto got some revenge. But his true revenge is to kill Danzo. You know what I mean? To kill Danzo. To kill Danzo. That's what he's saying in his head. He's like, "Oh, I need to get stronger to kill Danzo. If even my brother couldn't kill him by himself, I need to get stronger to kill Danzo." You know what I mean? to kill Danzo. And Kurama can see all of this, and Kurama has seen Naruto how he was for the past 12 years, and he understands that Naruto is right now, he's overwhelmed with hatred, and he really thought that Naruto would actually be like, he saw a bit of the Sage of Six Paths in Naruto, in how he acted and how he tried to help everyone, while now he can just see Madara inside of him, you know what I mean, like all hatred, just like Sasuke. When he first saw Sasuke came into Naruto's mind, the Naruto was like, you have the same eyes as Madara Uchiha. And Sasuke then, he got kind of pissed because he doesn't know who Madara is. He's like, what the fuck is he, fam? Anyway, so, Naruto goes back to the academy, and he came in like right in time, a minute before. He didn't come in late. He never came in late. He was still the dead last, since he really didn't care about the academy, and he was just trying to make friends, which he only made like 2 friends, since he never really talked to Hinata, even though Hinata has a crush on him and she always follows him, stalks him, to be honest. And Naruto knows that, but he never got he was never brave enough to actually go up to her and say hello. But so Naruto is now in the room, and Shikamaru and Choji waved at him. Naruto just didn't smile back, just put his hand up and waved, went to his seat, even though it's right next to them, and they're like, hey bro, what happened? And Naruto's like, oh no, nothing. And they know something happened with Naruto. And if I said he's always the dead last, I'll say that in his exams, since even if he was dead last, he was able to pass the final exam really easily. So, and he was able to do like multiple shadows, clones, not even clones, shadow clones. So he became like in the middle of the class. So the teams will be a lot different. So the teams will be Naruto, Shikamaru, and Choji. I mean Naruto, Shikamaru, and Sasuke. Yes, completely different. No one was expecting this 360 turn, 180 and that. Nah, 720. That makes no sense. I'll just come back to normal. Hey bro, like this was a whole 1080p turn. You know what I mean? So yeah, Naruto, Sasuke, and Shikamaru in one team, Team 7, and Sakura will replace Hinata. Hinata will replace Shikamaru. So it's Hinata, Ino, and Choji getting all the girls. I'm joking. So yeah, Sakura's in a new team, Team 10. No, Team 8, I believe, and she's going to destroy. You know what I mean? She is mad strong. You know what I mean? She's definitely not like Sasuke. Nah, it's all Sasuke. Naruto didn't beat. Naruto never saved us. It was Sasuke. Sasuke didn't faint. Sasuke didn't get knocked out after getting bitten. It was Naruto. Sasuke saved us. You know what I mean? You know, all the thing. You know what I mean? So, next is... so the teams are done. And Shikamaru actually kept asking Naruto what happened. And Sasuke was just depressed, because he was depressed for like how many years now? Multiple years. Naruto knows that he shouldn't, but now he understands how he feels, since his own brother actually died. But while Sasuke had to see his whole clan getting killed by Itachi, but he knows the truth about Itachi, and he wants to tell Sasuke so Sasuke doesn't get too down, but he can't, because Itachi doesn't want that to happen. You know what I mean? So so I'll say 4 hours later, Kakashi arrived, and Kakashi does know about the Sharingan thing and that, since they're not like, you know what I mean. So bro, why am I saying you know what I mean so much? You know what I mean? Should I say it one more time? You know what I mean, bro? Like I'm not like, you know what I mean. So basically, you know what I mean. By the way, I found my mic. I realized it's too long to use a mic, so I'll just use my phone mic. I mean, it's fine with you guys, right? Right? It's fine, right? You guys are fine with it. I'm fine with it. We all cool. You know what I mean? But what is this? Why am I addicted to this anyway? Wait, let me leave class real quick. So I just left class anyway. So 4 hours later, Kakashi arrives and he says, let's go to the roof. You guys are pretty boring. Let's just go there. Maybe we'll have some fun there. You know, pedo vibes and that. I'm joking. Anyway, they go up and Kakashi's like, alright, I want to know all your names, your skills, your likes, your dislikes, and your dreams. First, Shikamaru. Shikamaru's like, well, I don't really like anything except sleeping, and I don't dislike anything except for my mom's food. And then he's like, my dream, well, don't really have one. And then he's Sasuke. Sasuke's like, I don't like anything, but I dislike a lot of things. But I don't have a dream. I will make this dream reality. I will kill a certain person and revive my clan. Not revive, like breathe my clan back. Anyway, so then it's Naruto's turn. Naruto's like, my likes are training and spending time with my brother. My dislikes are the Anbu and people disrespecting me. Also, my my dream is to kill a certain person and to get revenge and to become Hokage. And so yeah, Naruto's dream changed because all Shikamaru remembers is Naruto never really disliking the Anbu, and he never said that his dream was to kill someone. And Shikamaru understands that Naruto's changed a lot, and now he's really like, what's going on here? What is this? So then Kakashi explains that tomorrow they will have a test, and that there's not going to be they should have a breakfast and everything, you know what I mean? So, and he explains, tomorrow 7 a.m. you come here and you wait for me. And they say alright, and they're about to leave. Sasuke goes his own way. Naruto was about to go until Shikamaru stopped him and is like, Naruto, you tell me what happened or I'll have to find out with force. And Naruto's like, Shikamaru, please, I don't want to hurt you. And Shikamaru's like, Naruto, just tell me, I'm your friend. There's no need to hide anything from me. I'm not going to tell anyone. You were friends. Friends, you even said friends are meant to be there for each other. You did with when me and Choji were having a fight. And Naruto understands that if he doesn't tell him, he's being a hypocrite. And he's like, alright, I'll tell you. But in one condition, at one condition, you can't tell anyone. And then Shikamaru's like, not even Choji. And Naruto's like, maybe Choji, but no one else. And Shikamaru says, alright. And Naruto says, let's go somewhere private. I don't know if any Anbu members are after me or watching me. And Shikamaru's like, wait, well, why would the Anbu be monitoring you? And Naruto says, you'll understand once I explain. And Naruto had a really serious tone here, so Shikamaru understands that Naruto is not that happy-go-lucky kid anymore. He's being serious, he's acting like an adult. He's like, alright, cool, Naruto is being serious. Let's listen to this. So, Shikamaru follows Naruto to the forest, near the Forest of Death. Yes, he went to the Forest of Death with with Naruto, and Naruto's like, alright, I think we're safe here. So, and then Naruto starts from the beginning about who he really is. By the way, Shikamaru and Choji did not know about him being an Uchiha. And then Naruto is like, and then Shikamaru's like, you're joking, right? You're pranking me, right? And then Naruto's like, I want proof of my Sharingan. And Shikamaru's like, if you can get me some. And then Naruto activates his Sharingan and says, is this enough proof? And Shikamaru's eyes are widened and he's like, Naruto, you're an Uchiha. And Naruto explains who his real father is and his mother, and Shikamaru's like, wait, but then why do all the villagers hate you? And Naruto's like, apparently they don't know that I'm the fourth son. Oh, and Shikamaru understands, and now understands, has a better understanding of Naruto's life now, and he actually has some sympathy. And Shikamaru's like, hey Naruto, you live alone now, right? You're not with your brother anymore, right? And Naruto says yes. Why is that? Why is it that you're asking? And then Shikamaru's like, would you like to come to my house for dinner tonight? And Naruto's like, I don't know, you did say your mom's cooking is not that good. And Shikamaru's like, it's not that it's not good, it's just that I don't like eating. Naruto's like, alright. And Naruto can feel something's up, but he doesn't pay too much attention to it. And they go. So Naruto is actually at their house now. He's taking a bath before dinner. And while that's happening, Shikamaru was talking to his father, you know, Shikaku. I don't know his name. Yeah. And yeah, he's telling his father about this. Well, that Naruto now doesn't live with anyone, and just saying the council knows about Shisui's death. So Shikamaru's dad did know about this, and he's like, I guess you found out too. And Shikamaru's like, you knew this all this time, didn't you, father? And and he's like, I am part of the council after all. And then he's like, what? Now tell me, why are you bringing this up? And Shikamaru's like, I want you to adopt Naruto and make him part of our family. And that just startled him, because like he would never think of this. And Shikamaru is doing this because he knows that Naruto doesn't have many people in his life. Like, it was just Shisui, him, and the first Hokage, also Eureka Sensei, and Choji. Those, and also he knows about Hinata. He did see Hinata following Naruto around, but those are the only few people who actually care about Naruto. He doesn't know that Kakashi will care about Naruto too, but because that's in the future. But right now, those are the only people who actually care about him, and he wants Naruto to have a better life and some sort of family after losing both his mother and father and now his brother. So he wants Naruto to actually feel loved again, because he knows that Naruto used to feel loved, but he can understand that he doesn't anymore. After all, look how much he's changed just in a week. And Shikamaru's dad actually accepts this offer, but he says, we can't do it straight away though. It has to be over time. Naruto has to get used to us. And just saying, Shikamaru's mom never really hated Naruto either, because Shikamaru, like, the Nara family, it was a calm family. It was like, how'd you say it? Like, they acted like the third Hokage to Naruto. Like, they didn't act rude or anything. They actually helped him sometimes too. They allowed him to come and have dinner and everything. Sometimes, not dinner, just to hang out with Shikamaru and Choji. So yeah, Naruto will get adopted. Yes, he will. But not in this part, not in the next part. I don't know which part. It's just something I wanted to address, and we had to do this. So Naruto gets out of the shower, and I mean the bath, and he sees Shikamaru actually playing shogi, and he's like, oh, you're playing shogi? And Shikamaru's like, yeah, do you want to play next? And Naruto's like, well, I've never beaten you. And then Shikamaru's like, how about we make a bet? And Naruto's like, depends. I don't want to pay for you guys' barbecue feast again. And Shikamaru's like, nah, if I win, you do as I say for a full week. Well, if you win, you can do anything to me. I'll do the same. And Naruto's like, sure. And Naruto actually wins, and Shikamaru's like, god damn it. And his father's like, wow, Naruto beat Shikamaru, now I can't even beat him myself, wow. And yeah, so Naruto says, alright, we'll start for tomorrow. So they go to sleep after dinner and everything. And the next morning, Shikamaru's like, so do you want to go? And Naruto's like, aren't we gonna have breakfast? Then Shikamaru's like, did you forget what Kakashi Sensei said? And Naruto's like, do you really think he's being serious? There must be a catch to this. There's no way a ninja can actually go into a mission without eating. He'll be malnutritioned. And remember, we learned this. It's common knowledge. If you're malnutritioned, you're not going to get far in life. And Naruto knows this because like he's been taught by Shisui, a prodigy. Naruto's like a prodigy, just that he had to work hard to be like one. He's not one, but he had to work really hard. So, of course, Shikamaru understands. Since they did wake up at 6:30, they did have breakfast, and also, uh, they had a lot. Just saying, they were pretty stuffed because they know that the that Kakashi will probably be late as always, and they understand that they should not trust Kakashi, and they're like, alright, cool, let's go. So, yeah, after that, Naruto and Shikamaru are heading towards the meeting place, and they see Sasuke already there, and Sasuke looks at them and then looks back at looks he looks at them, then just keeps looking away because he doesn't really care about anyone. He doesn't know about Naruto's origins, and Shikamaru's like, does Sasuke know? And Naruto's like, no, but his brother does. And yes, Shikamaru does know. Naruto did tell Shikamaru about this because he trusts Shikamaru. He trusts Shikamaru and Choji the most out of everyone, since even the third Hokage, but like he's an exception. He's the Hokage, so he trusts them the most out of anyone. And also, I'll say Iruka Sensei. He doesn't know about if he can trust Kakashi or not. But yeah, for now he trusts those people a lot. So a few hours later, Naruto and Shikamaru are starting to get hungry again because like they were stuffed, but it was at 7 a.m. and now it's 12. It's nearly lunchtime, and Kakashi's still not here. They're not actually fully hungry yet. They're starting to get a bit hungry, but not fully. Like while Sasuke is there, like, oh shit, I should have ate. I should have known this was gonna happen. And Kakashi arrived, and he saw that Shikamaru and Naruto didn't look as hungry as Sasuke did, while Sasuke was there like, why are you so late? I should have ate. And he understands that they didn't listen to him and they actually ate, so they won't be as tired as Sasuke, so they'll put up a much better fight, since Kakashi does know that Shikamaru is actually pretty strong, and he knows that Naruto is an Uchiha, so he won't be an easy fight. And now he has to fight two really strong shinobis, two really strong genin, who are not even hungry. Well, even though it shouldn't be much of a fight for him, it'll still be pretty hard, especially since he knows that Naruto has the Mangekyo, and if he activates it, it will really be a hard fight. Even if he is a Jonin, there's no way you can beat a Mangekyo Sharingan that easily. So Kakashi says, alright, so let's go to our training ground. And they go to their training ground. Kakashi explains Naruto, Shikamaru, and Sasuke what the exam is to take the belts from him. And Naruto's like, is that it? And Kakashi's like, yeah, but if you have no... And then Shikamaru points out that there's two. And then he's like, yeah, whoever doesn't get it isn't getting lunch. And Naruto is kind of going a bit back to his normal self. He's like, nah, you're saying I can't have lunch? Nah, I ain't losing this one. So Naruto's like, yeah, Shikamaru, we gotta try hard. We cannot miss lunch. I'm too hungry. And Shikamaru understands, since Naruto isn't the type of guy to miss out on lunch. And so once Kakashi says begin, Naruto, Shikamaru, and Sasuke all scatter in the forest, and that just shows Kakashi that they're not stupid to just go against him. They're not that dumb, since they do understand that he's a Jonin. He won't be an easy fight, and they're not going to win, but they're going to still try to get the bells. So Naruto is actually near Shikamaru, and he's like, Shikamaru, we gotta work together. We can't beat him alone. And Shikamaru's like, can you just use your Sharingan? And Naruto's like, yeah, but I don't want to. Sasuke's here. And Sasuke kind of overheard that the last bit, Sasuke's here, and then he came up to Naruto, and Shikamaru's like, what do you mean I'm here? Are you calling me weak? And Naruto's like, yeah, I am. And Sasuke's like, oh really? Wanna see who's the weakest? By whoever takes the bells. And Naruto's like, yeah, definitely not us two, because like, we need our lunch. And then Sasuke's like, alright, whoever gets the bells first wins, right? And Sasuke actually goes off because Sasuke got ticked off by that. And Naruto's like, this idiot. So Shikamaru and Naruto make a plan that they'll use Sasuke as a bait. Even though Sasuke wouldn't do this, he's actually really prideful now, since he did get trained by his father this time. He's really prideful as an Uchiha, because he doesn't want to lose to someone who's not an Uchiha, like Shikamaru. But he doesn't know about Naruto being an Uchiha, so he doesn't know that Naruto's an Uchiha. So he thinks that if he gets beaten by Naruto, there's no way of him actually beating his brother. You know what I mean? So Naruto's like, and he wants to kill his brother, right? What a joke. And yeah, so Naruto is actually being really like a critic, pretty much a critic here. So now Naruto is against Kakashi. Oh, I mean Sasuke is against Kakashi, and Kakashi thought that an Uchiha would be much smarter than this. Even though Sasuke is a prodigy, he is really prideful. He's like Naruto prideful, since Naruto is prideful. Just saying, he is really prideful. It's just that he learned that his pride will get in his way in the future. So Shisui taught him never to allow his pride to take over, and always fight to the best of your abilities, and do not allow your pride to take over, because your pride will F you. So Naruto understands that Sasuke will lose this fight, and he's going to take advantage of Sasuke being stupid, and letting his pride take over, and using him as a diversion to get the bells with Shikamaru. So Sasuke starts fighting. He puts up a really good fight, which actually impresses Kakashi. But then he's like, you might be impressive, Sasuke Uchiha, but you're too aggressive, and you're not thinking. You're just going for your pride, aren't you? And Sasuke is like, so what if I am? Who are you to judge me? And then Kakashi is like, I'm no one to judge you, but I'm someone who can beat you and kill you on the spot. And this kind of ticks off Sasuke again, because Sasuke's mindset is that I'm the strongest, because Naruto never came first in the class. He was the first in the class, so he really didn't have a rival. He doesn't know if that Naruto is all that, you know what I mean? So, and plus Sasuke never really met Shisui, and no one knew Shisui was an Uchiha. So yeah, and so Sasuke is like, do you know who I am? I'm part of the Uchiha clan, the best clan in this village. And Kakashi says, yeah, I know, but you're a disgrace to them. And that completely took off Sasuke. Is that, oh really? And he activates his Sharingan, his 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and Kakashi really didn't know that Sasuke could use his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He thought that he could use like maybe one, maybe one, but 2 was far-fetched and 3 was impossible. But he's seeing with his own eyes that Sasuke knows how to use the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and Naruto actually never knew this either. He's that impressive, Sasuke. And now Naruto's like, alright, Shikamaru, it's our turn. Let's go. And Shikamaru's like, yeah. So him and Shikamaru coming out of nowhere. Shikamaru using his shadow stitching jutsu. Shadow possession jutsu, which actually stops Kakashi in his tracks. And then out of nowhere, Naruto and 3 other clones appear, and they all start attacking Kakashi with really good taijutsu, to be honest. And Kakashi realizes that Naruto is no joke. He knows that Naruto's an Uchiha, but he knew that Naruto got trained by Shisui Uchiha, well, Shisui Uzumaki, and he thought Naruto was good, but not this good. He wasn't expecting such high level of skill, and he's like, you guys are much stronger than I thought. Maybe I have to use it too. And Kakashi whips out his his Sharingan as well, and he's like, now let's have a proper fight, worthy of you strong Genins. And Shikamaru's like, wait, what? And Naruto's like, should have known. Kakashi of the Sharingan. Of course he was going to use it. And Sasuke is completely baffed. He's like, wait. What? Wait, nah. Excuse? Nah, what? Hello? What is this? And he's really confused. And Naruto is like, alright, I understand. So you really want to fight us at full strength, right? And Kakashi's like, well, you're not, but these two are. And Naruto's like, yeah, I can't fight at my full strength right now. And Kakashi's like, why are you scared that Sasuke will see? And just saying, this was happening a bit further away while Sasuke was still recuperating from the beating he was getting from Kakashi. And Shikamaru has to stay long range so he can actually use his shadow possession jutsu. And Naruto's like, I just don't want to show him yet. And Kakashi's like, yet, I see. So you are planning on showing him, right? And Naruto's like, yeah, of course. We are technically part of the same clan. And Kakashi's like, anyway, let's start a fight. And Kakashi is actually beating the hell out of Naruto. And this kind of boosts Sasuke's ego. And Naruto is thinking of what to do. He can't really fight against Kakashi like this, especially because he can't use his Sharingan. He is fighting against a Jonin who has the Sharingan and who's really skilled at using the Sharingan, and he's probably at the top of the Jonin food chain. So I'm going to leave it at cliffhanger. I know you guys don't like this. You guys like to see what happens real fast. It's been 32 minutes. I don't want to make it too long because I have things to do. And I'm probably going to live stream today as well. Just because I missed you guys a lot over these past few days that I took a break. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Please, also before I always do this. I always forget to first promote my Discord server, then I do it right at the end, and I have to do a whole outro again. So please join my Discord server. We're nearly at 100 members. I will be doing an updated Q&A on stream once we hit 100 members, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please, I want to see how big my Twitter and Instagram can get with you guys' help. And hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe, and peace. This was the King of Weebs here. Bye.